Tired of going it alone? Here are 10 games you can play online with friends. Playing games alone can be incredibly enjoyable. The freedom to explore as you please, taking all the treasure for yourself, and taking full credit when NPCs congratulate your achievements. But when we do allow somebody else to join the adventuring, shooting, and general fun, we get the pride of doing it all with someone else. Teaming up with friends to take down bosses and finish quests makes every experience better. Just make sure they're the kind of person who's willing to share, or let you take all the loot. And before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and press the bell so you never miss when our next video lands. So, here are 10 games you can play online with your bestest buddies.
It's definitely her, guys.
Even when you can't get to local parks to catch creatures in Pokemon Go, the bustling world of Temtem offers a fine alternative. On a floating archipelago, you can befriend and battle all sorts of cute and fearsome Temtem, with hundreds of other people at your side. And it wouldn't make this list if some of those people weren't your friends. As well as saying hi as you run past with your critter, you can actually team up with your pals for two-person duels. When you combine your Temtem types, you can create a fighting squad that's totally unstoppable and totally adorable. There's a huge world to explore, and it's all the more fun if you do it with someone at your side. No longer will you fear tall grass, as you know someone has your back. Well, it's still a little scary. Who knows what's lurking in there? There could be ticks or anything. Let's move on. If looting and shooting by yourself wasn't good enough, then how about hitting Pandora with a buddy? Nothing elevates the Wasteland combat more than having someone at your side to pick off stray psychos and soak up rogue bullets. Of course, it does mean splitting the boxes with someone else, but odds are you won't always be after the same gun. And if you are, you can always just find new friends. Companionship is temporary. Loot is eternal. You can join up to 4 people in a party to take on quests and track down treasure, so you don't have to pick just one person to join you in the mayhem. With new updates always landing, there's no end to the chaos you and a companion can cause. The latest DLC even lets them be your +1 to the Wainwright and Hammerlock wedding. Just as good as the real thing, but without the embarrassing extended family drama.
Oi, Skyman! Open up!
Password?
Battle Royale games like COD's impeccably shooting Warzone are a place for making enemies and for making friends, but such is the brutality within their ever-diminishing Warzones that those friendships get tight. Anyone who's seen off a rival duo at your side in the dying seconds of a round is surely deserving of an invitation to your wedding. See above, or dare we say it's a place at the head table. It's a game about pinging ammo to let your mates know where to tool up. It's a game about giving very calm, precise location data when you see an enemy, like you're working air traffic control. But above all, Warzone's a game about sharing a space together, enjoying the gun feel that built the IP's name, and seeing how far your friendship takes you. Gulag or evac heli, you're in it together. Working together in games doesn't always mean pointing your guns in the same direction, despite what our last 2 entries suggest. Sometimes it's about tractors and feeding chickens. On that front, Farm Together does exactly what it sounds like. It lets you farm together, while the core of the game is building your own sprawling architectural metropolis without the limitations of a stamina bar or sleep. Going to visit other people's creations actually benefits you. And not just that it helps with planning ideas. Watering, harvesting, and generally being useful actually fills up a bar that means you earn twice the XP when you get back to your own farm, and gives you twice as many resources. Playing online with friends then genuinely benefits you, so jump onto a Discord chat, catch up, and visit in all directions. Then you can head back to your own respective farms for sweet loot and XP bonuses, probably all muttering together about fruit trees and train-based jealousy. Don't let it derail your friendship. Space. The sandbox frontier. In Astroneer, you drop into the middle of an unknown planet to explore, collect resources, and build up your encampment. But while sucking up rocks and plants with your terrain tool will keep you busy, it can get lonely. Luckily, you can bring along a friend. If you've been going it alone in Astroneer, then you're missing out on some serious productivity. Space buddies can land ships to join you for trips across procedurally generated planets, and together you can gather even more resources to engineer into all sorts of sci-fi creations. As well as a space station worth of things to build, you'll love just getting lost together. Although not too lost, hopefully. Oxygen is still sort of essential. It's a textureless world of bright sunset hues that take you from a planet's surface to the very core. And there's no better way to experience it than with a fellow explorer at your side. Tock is a game you should play with someone you trust. As a two-person puzzler, there's no chance to complete it without someone by your side. And as you've been trapped in a creepy clockwork world, you'll want that someone to get you out as soon as possible. Each player sees something different on their screen, so as you enter a building, one person will have a book filled with clues, while another person will find random junk lying on a table. Together, through shouting information back and forth, either together or down a phone, you'll start to unravel not only the puzzle solutions, but solve the mystery at the heart of it all. Inspired by Scandinavian fairy tales, you'll love the spooky illustrated world, but as thunder cracks overhead, you'll also be itching to leave. The clock is always ticking, so work together or you'll be trapped. Forever. Digitally trapped. Anyway. Nothing says friendship more than stabbing your most trusted companions in the back. Okay, that may sound harsh, but in Project Winter, that is the aim of the game. You are part of an 8-person team that must work together with strangers or friends online to survive the snow and escape with your life. While bad weather and dangerous wildlife will give you some trouble, it's the traitors you really need to watch out for. In each game, 2 people are out to ruin it for everyone else. It could be a random person you don't know, it could be you, or it could be your sweet friend who has been claiming to help you all along before they lead you away from the group and to your grisly end. So you might start playing as friends, but there's no guarantee you'll be quite as close when it ends. How did we get here? Rolling around in an alien slug cocoon as our intergalactic home slowly falls into chaos. We got here with friends, of course. Out of space really tests your cooperation, as you'll each need to rely on each other to stay satiated, awake, and to fight off aliens with your mop. Each spaceship your truck warps to is procedurally generated, so just as you're getting familiar with one routine, you'll face a newly created challenge. Despite its cutesy look, you'll also soon be shouting at your friends to get off the sofa and water the pumpkins as you roll around on the floor too hungry to work. But when they do finally get up and get to work, nothing is more satisfying than cleaning up a new room of purple goo with a pal at your side. Although that warm feeling will quickly leave when you realise they've left the bucket in an infested room. Sea of Thieves was added to this list because the whole team really wanted to get together as pirates and play. And that's a testament to how fun it is to climb aboard your very own ship and sail off into the sunset with friends at your side. In a world filled with dangers lurking both above and below the surface, you'll definitely want at least a second mate with you. Every ship that sails over the horizon could be a new crew to befriend or pirates to battle. With a companion on one side and a loaded cannon on the other, you needn't be worried though. In fact, you might become the nefarious pirates terrorizing the seas. Whatever floats your literal boat. Because sometimes all you want is to stare off over the water while your friend plays the hurdy-gurdy. Whatever a hurdy-gurdy is. Beautiful. Factorio is all about creating a well-oiled, beautifully connected factory, and with a dedicated worker, friend by your side, that dream becomes a reality all the faster. As a team of engineers, your perfectly crafted world will grow from collecting measly resources to fully automated powerhouses, with conveyor belts to everywhere. That fresh earth and those lush trees are just waiting to be ploughed and plundered to become miles of beautiful grey machines. Together you can take over the map, fighting off aliens as you go, a true team and equal workforce. Or you can delegate tasks to your robots, both in-game and out, and become the industrial mastermind you always knew you were. Just remember that while the automated being you control in the game won't mind working long hours, your friends might. Give them a break occasionally. It'll make them more productive. So, those were our top games you can play online with friends. Let us know in the comments your favourite titles to play with pals, and if you enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button. If you want more videos just like this, make sure to subscribe. And if you do already subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss when another video lands.